Many modern addictions don't seem harmful at first, but they can rewire the brain and affect our mental health. Scientists have shown that addiction, whether it's related to food, social media, gaming, or pornography, is not just about willpower. It's a brain issue involving dopamine, stress, and environment. Our brain's reward system involves three key areas: nucleus accumbens, linked to pleasure and motivation; amygdala, processes emotions; prefrontal cortex, handles decision-making and impulse control. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that plays a big role in pleasure, motivation, and learning. It is released in two main ways: a steady baseline release and sudden bursts. When something rewarding happens, dopamine neurons fire a burst, which makes you feel pleasure. Then, special sensors called autoreceptors detect the high dopamine level and signal the neurons to slow down, bringing the release back to baseline. This up and down regulation helps keep the reward system balanced and prevents overstimulation. Psychiatrists found that addiction reduces dopamine receptors, making people feel less pleasure from normal activities. This explains why they crave stronger stimulation, leading to a cycle of addiction. Now we understand how addiction works in the brain. The following 5 methods can help us break off addictive behaviors. Number 1. Establishing withdrawal motivation and self-awareness. The prefrontal cortex is in charge of self-control, planning, and decision-making. It's important to keep this part of the brain active and strong. When we lie to ourselves about our addictive behaviors, we weaken the prefrontal cortex's ability to say no next time. This creates a cycle of self-deception that makes future temptations even harder to resist. To break this cycle, start by recording the situations before you engage in addictive behaviors, such as feelings of stress, loneliness, or being in certain places or around specific people. Write down the negative impacts of these behaviors, like health damage or broken relationships, and then note the positive outcomes you expect after withdrawal, such as restored energy or improved finances. By clearly seeing both the costs and benefits, you build strong motivation to overcome addiction and develop better self-awareness. Number 2, repairing neural adaptation. Because the brain balances pleasure and pain, we can intentionally seek healthy forms of pain or challenge. Research shows that exposing ourselves to mild stressors can actually increase dopamine levels. For example, activities like taking cold showers, doing intense exercise, or practicing intermittent fasting create mild, safe stress. This controlled discomfort signals your brain to release dopamine, which helps boost mood and build resilience over time. Number 3, substitution and habit rebuilding. Addiction alters how the brain handles stress. When people try to quit, they often experience heightened stress and anxiety, which increases the likelihood of relapse. Instead of stopping addictive behaviors all at once, especially for those with substance dependencies, it's better to reduce them slowly. Replace addictive behaviors with healthy activities that stimulate your dopamine system. Effective alternatives include exercise, which releases endorphins, creative activities like painting or writing, and engaging in social interactions. Number 4, cognitive restructuring and emotional management. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is a type of talk therapy that helps people identify and change negative thoughts and behaviors. You can use self-talk to challenge your cravings and guide yourself toward healthier choices. Here are some examples. This craving is temporary, and I have the power to choose a healthier action. I deserve to feel good, so I will find a better way to relax. I can manage my stress without giving in to this urge. I have overcome challenges before. I am strong enough to overcome this one too. I can take a deep breath and focus on the positive benefits of staying in control. Number 5, key strategies for preventing relapse. Develop a clear, step-by-step plan for dealing with high-risk moments. Recognize and reward yourself for every milestone, no matter how small. This helps reinforce positive behavior. Connect with friends, family, or support groups who understand your journey and can provide encouragement. By combining these strategies, you can build a healthier routine and regain control over your behavior. Every step counts, and with persistence, you can overcome the cycle of addiction. Thanks for watching.